I think it just crashed on me. You gotta be kidding me. Now I got a spinning wheel of death. Come on! No, this is normal. Can I pretend like I'm on The Office?
Before you became an assistant principal, or even before your first job, what was the career you wanted to pursue?
I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be an English teacher specifically. I wanted to be a high school English teacher more specifically, even from when I was in middle school, as long as I can remember. Yeah.
How many years have you been here at Riverview?
This is my 5th year, so 4 technically, but I'm in my 5th.
What is your position here?
I'm the assistant principal for curriculum.
So can you kind of just take us through what your job is and how you handle things?
Sure. So my job is to do all of the things that are related to curriculum. So what does that mean? It means I work with the department heads to build the master schedule. We look at how, like requests students make, so that way we know what courses we need to offer, how many we need to offer of them, and then arrange them in a way that works so the majority of the students get what they want. And obviously you can't get everybody everything, but that's my first and primary role. When I was a teacher, I had an APC who he always checked on every room every single day.
Really?
And I felt so much better knowing that he was there to check and make sure we were okay, because testing is very overwhelming, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that just made me feel so much better that I decided I was going to always do that for my teachers. So sometimes it could be a lot, like when we're testing, 30 rooms.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, why did I do this to myself?
If someone were to come in here and say, I want to do what you're doing right now, what is a piece or pieces of advice you would give them on the spot?
I would say you probably would want to spend as much time with me or someone else who does my job as possible, whenever and wherever you can. There are so many facets to it and little things that only come up once a year. So this is often a conversation that other APCs or even Mr. Warren's position APAs and principals often have, which is the differences between these two jobs, because they're equal jobs, right? So Mr. Warren and I we're equals, right? So his job is to do athletics and facility stuff, and he might do the same thing 3 or 4 times in a school year, but I will only do something one time, and I won't do it again until next year. So sometimes you don't even know what you're supposed to do when you're new because you haven't seen it yet, and then even the second time you do it, it's been a whole year since you did it the last time. So I would say free yourself up as much as possible. Not always easy, but I would sit with whoever you can, who's an APC, and just get as much as you can. Ask a lot of questions.
So, do you particularly monitor anything when you're out here standing during the passing periods?
I do. So I try to keep my eyes on what's going on. If it looks like, maybe there's an argument or something, or if people are doing something they shouldn't be doing, I'll raise my voice and say, hey, stop it. I also check the ladies' room, make sure that there's nobody hanging around and they're doing anything they shouldn't be doing. And then just overall, just supervision.
Now, when we did a day in the life of Mr. Spyro, he called this the 5-minute frenzy. What do you call it?
Passing. I don't have any fancy name for it. It's just passing. It's good. It gets me out from behind my desk. It gets me out with the kids. It gets me an opportunity to talk to my colleagues, whoever they are that are out here. A lot of times department heads will come and talk to me here. So I like standing here. It's really helpful for me, and it keeps me, the kids know where to find me. Like, that I'm going to be here if you have a question, you need help with something, I'll be right here.
So this will be the last question we have for you today.
Okay.
For anyone who doesn't know, you were awarded Assistant Principal for the Year for Hillsborough County a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Can you just kind of take us through what was going through your mind and how much shock you endured during that time?
Yeah, I was a little shocked. So I was aware that I was nominated, so I did know that, but I actually really didn't think anything of it because I was actually nominated last year as well. So really it was like not really not on the forefront of my head,
Yeah.
right? And I actually was just going about my day, and I love Mr. Spyro. He's like awesome, but he got me very good that day. He planned a surprise that I was not ready for. I wish I had known a little bit, like maybe not known that I was getting that, but like had a heads up that somebody was coming. That way I maybe would have been my hair would have been done because I had my hair in a ponytail, and I probably wouldn't have been wearing exactly that outfit, things like that. But it is what it is. I go to open the door, and the door flies open. And they're like, surprise! And I saw these people standing there in the basket, and I was like, yeah. I know I didn't look behind me, but I know my mouth, because I saw the video, I know my mouth was dropped open. I was surprised. But then once I saw them all, I was shocked because I didn't expect to win, obviously, and I forgot about it. But also, I did know kind of pretty quickly what it was, because it was the only thing that made sense.
Yeah.
But now I've already, don't even think about it too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, it doesn't change what I do,